Hey, what's up everyone? In today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 swing trades that I really like entering this week and possibly even further than that. If you guys are part of my Discord, you guys were able to see the ACN trade that I took. Those are already up 40% and I'm going to keep holding those. I see a probability where we probably see 100% on those trades. We probably see them double. But there's always a chance that I end up taking the profit. So if you guys aren't part of the Discord, please join. Please join. You will get notifications. You'll get all my entries, all my exits, all that stuff. If you guys aren't part of the Discord already, there is the description box below. There will be a link. Alright, let's just dive straight into it. First things first, we're going to talk about the first stock in front of us. We're going to talk about Microsoft. As you see on this graph, we're on the 4-hour timeline. 4-hour timeline is really good for swing trading. Swing trading is way easier in this market than it was a few months ago. If you look, everything's been bullish. On all timelines, everything's been bullish. For the last 30-40 days, we've just been bullish. I don't want to short this chart right now. It's just going to be a pain in the ass to short this chart. I know I should be playing with momentum and the trend is bullish. Therefore, I'm going to be bullish on this stock, and as well as most QQQ stocks, most SPY stocks, most of their holdings are also bullish. But yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Right now, we're just going to talk about Microsoft in the 4-hour timeline. So what are we going to do? We're going to look at the Fibonacci retracement levels, and you're going to ask me, what are Fibonacci retracement levels? Basically, they are, if you are able to see a trend in the market, let's say we're going up right now, and you see a pullback in the market, you're gonna be looking for a re-entry on a pullback. That way you're not buying calls at the top, and that way you're not buying puts at the bottom. So how do you really play these? So there are two key levels that you really want to pay attention to. You want to be paying attention to this green level right here, this green line right here, where my cursor is, this green line, and in between this green line and the next line right here. So basically the 0.5 level and the 0.618 level. Between the 0.618 level and between the 0.5 level is known as a golden area. So what is exactly meant by a golden area? This is a known trick that most people do for exiting and entering trades as well. This is where a lot of big money takes off their positions and they basically risk off. They sell their positions, they sell or they buy off their positions. Basically, you want to use these levels as entry levels as when to buy the dip. Or right now, if you look at this chart, you'll see that we've been down for the last 2 days, almost 3 days. Ever since Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we basically have sold off. So this on the 3-day level, if you're looking at the just last 3 days, you're going to be like, oh damn, why do I want to long this chart? Because we've been falling down for 3 days. Well, that's exactly what Fibonacci numbers tell you. They tell you exactly what you need to see based on wicks, based on candles, and based on just key levels. Kraken is not exactly support and resistance, but it's very important to see what are these levels, and are these levels being respected. So I don't want to really dwell too in depth into this topic. We can talk about it for another video, but let's just spare the shit, and we'll just go into what this trade is looking like. So I want to long Microsoft. Microsoft is looking very longable. Look, we got 1, 2, 3 wicks, and we closed above the 61.8 level. We wicked off of it once. We touched the 0.5 level twice actually, and we did get rejected. However, if we do look at long this stock, we will be looking for an entry between the 618 level and between the 0.5 level, between the 309.17 and the 308.23 levels. Jot those down. These two levels in the 4-hour timeline. If you are a swing trader, if you are swing trading in this market, those zones are exactly where you want to enter longs. If you see that we wick off those zones again, we enter the long side, and look, we're gonna look for maybe another banger play. We can take it all the way back up to 313. We can go even higher than that possibly. I'm gonna show you guys an example what Fibonacci numbers look like. So basically, you're gonna look for a swing low, and then an old high. So basically, for example, let's see. We'll do it on another chart. We'll come back to this. We'll go to ACN. Okay. ACN is the next topic that we're going to talk about, the next stock that we're going to talk about, the next ticker that we're going to talk about. ACN was a beautiful chart. Beautiful chart. I love talking about technical stuff. I love talking about just when a lot of technical confluence adds up to just a beautiful chart. That just gives me like almost 100% confidence in entering a trade. What I saw on this chart, look, basically since March 17th, we found the bottom. March 16th, we found the bottom. We've been climbing up. This is an uptrend. And then ever since mid-April, beginning of April to mid-April, we've been chopping up and down. What does this look like? This is a falling wedge, my boys. This is a falling wedge. And what is a falling wedge in a bullish market? That is bullish. That is the biggest bullish sign that you can find. One of the biggest bullish signs you can find. A falling wedge, retracing old levels, unable to fall through. And look what we see again. These Fibonacci levels. If you're able to call the bottom, which I wasn't, I only entered yesterday, which is right here. This is when I entered. If you're able to call bottom, look, we got the wick off in the middle of these two zones. The 0.5 level, this 0.618 level, and then we kept climbing. These contracts, the contracts that I entered were worth, on this day they were worth $300. Today they're worth $685. Almost 100% gain, more than 100% gain. You are able to see 100% gain if you're able to play these stocks and you just are able to trust yourself. And if you're able to see these things line up, look, you will be able to make money in this market. It is not difficult. Market is basically back on easy mode all over again. I want to show you guys another thing to show me confirmation on this trade. MACD is curling up. What does MACD mean when it's curling up? That means sellers are getting exhausted. When sellers get exhausted, price of this stock goes up. As that's what a falling wedge basically does. A falling wedge just basically exhausts all the shorts out. Shorts are gonna be looking to short all this entire rally up, and look, they're getting chopped up. Yes, they're making money on the shorts on the way down, but they're getting chopped up. These shorts are getting exhausted. They're not able to continue playing shorts all the way down. So what happens eventually? All the shorts get squeezed. And then MACD curls back up. When MACD curls back up and the stock goes back up and becomes a bullish technical analysis, oh my god, we are in for a trade, my guys. We are in for a huge trade. ACN, if you're not in it, please keep an eye on this chart. Look at it. Today was a red day in the market. If you look at SPY and QQQ, SPY had a minus 0.13% day. QQQ minus 36.36% day. Look at ACN plus 2% day. This is the type of stuff that you guys want to see. Charts tell you everything you got to know about the story. Don't let any bias control you. Everyone is telling me, oh, you got to short this. Look, debt ceiling this, debt ceiling that. But look, you play what you see. There is no need for you to just think about speculative stuff when it's not happening in front of you. You could worry about that when it comes time to worry about it. But as of right now, you play the momentum, you play the squeezes, you play everything on a short-term basis, but using higher-term time frames. That's all you got to do. You don't got to worry about debt ceiling. You don't worry about CPI. None of that really matters in the long picture. Maybe one news day, oh, look, minus 2% day. But look, minus 2% day on the month, the stock's up 10%. The stock's still up 8% after that day. Who really cares? You guys gotta get locked in, guys. Don't let these Twitter users just get to you. Be like, oh, the stocks are looking bearish. Short Nvidia. We've been trying to short Nvidia since forever, and guess where that took us? Nvidia is basically front running this rally right now. Look, Nvidia has been up since January, and everyone's saying, oh, we got to short Nvidia at this level, But look what happens, guys. You don't short Nvidia. Instead, you play for these technicals. Look, falling wedge right here, falling wedge. What happened? Earnings gap up. I guess it's earnings, so you can really just say, oh, it's an earnings gap up. But look, right here, another falling wedge. Like, these sellers are not, look, you see this bearish momentum pile up, and then we see a falling wedge within the bearish momentum, and then look, these sellers get exhausted, and then we squeeze up back again. Simple stuff, guys. Simple stuff. Don't let yourself get influenced by these people on the internet telling you that you have to short the stock market right now. There is no point in shorting what is already bullish. And the last stock we're going to talk about, we talked about Microsoft, we talked about ACN. Okay, let me quickly come back to ACN really quickly. So we're going to talk about two things. We're going to talk about how to take an exit on this position and how to take an entry on this position if you are not already in it. So if you guys want to enter, you're going to look for a pullback between 271.05 and 265.46. This is a pullback range right here. If we break beneath it, you're going to look for a pullback range between 265.46 and 259.87. That's going to be your pullback range, guys. If you want to enter this trade, pullback range. Use the pullback range. Do not FOMO. You're going to also want to use the MACD. If you guys are interested in my MACD indicator, I do. This is the paid indicator. It's the private indicator, but it is very useful. If you guys are interested in that type of stuff, please DM me. Please contact me. I will be happy to assist you. Okay, back to topic. ACN, how to take profit on this trade. You want to take profit at key target levels. Right here, you see it's the resistance up top. You want to take profit around 286. You also want to take profit around 281. This is some simple stuff, guys. Do not get too greedy in this type of market. We're already at 277. We already saw 40% there on our contracts. All right, let's go to the last stock. The last stock for today is, oh my God, this stock, when I say this is one of the best charts I've ever seen, this is one of the best charts I've ever seen. Tesla, oh boy, Tesla. We're going to talk about Fibonacci numbers once again. Fibonacci levels again. Look at these. So we caught a swing low right here and a swing high right of today. And then look, we're going to look for a pullback range between 165.14 and 162.21. Once we enter that pullback range, oh my God, we're going to enter those calls. I'm thinking about 220 calls all the way to September. September 220 calls, they're looking like bangers. When I say they're looking like bangers, look. Let's take a step back. Let's look at monthly. Look, monthly MACD curling is looking to curl back up. You see how there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 very close together MACDs. What did that show us? That showed us that sellers are getting exhausted. Sellers are done shorting Teslas. They're getting really tired of shorting this stock. They want to see it go back up. That's why I think if you're capable of longing Teslas at 220 and by September, that's a definitely obtainable range. I know those contracts are kind of pricey right now. They're around $600, but if you're able to take that risk, if you're able to put that down, I can with almost 85% confidence level say that these trades are going to pan out for us. But I don't want us to greed. If the entry is not there, you're not going to go for the entry. If the entry falls beneath these ranges, you're not going to go for the entry. You're going to wait for those wicks. You're going to wait for a bullish candle to enter. You're not going to play stupid. You're not going to play just because I think the market's going to go up and Tesla's a huge bullish stock, I'm going to play the stock. No, you're going to wait for those pullbacks. Wait for those pullbacks, guys. That's all I'm going to tell you. There's no point in long the stock market if you're not going to wait for the pullbacks. You're going to get caught out at the top and people are going to be selling. So if you guys like this, type of content, I know I'm more energetic today. I had a really good day in the stock market today. What can I say? I was very excited. I want to help you guys make money. Please join the Discord. Please DM me. Anyone needs help, please hit me up. I am always available. And if you guys like this type of content, like this type of let's just say this type of energy that I'm bringing in 2023, we're gonna take this to the top. I have a lot of motivation to keep us going. And if you guys want to see the rest of the journey, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and just watch us grow, man. I'm bullish on this channel. Let's go. But yeah, it's linked. I'm gonna see you guys next time, and yeah, catch you guys later. Bye.